When San Francisco police entered a Victorian home in 2018, they expected to find a missing man. Instead, they found a rotting, headless body submerged in a fish tank filled with chemicals. The victim's name was Brian Egg, and what happened inside that house remains one of the city's strangest modern mysteries. Welcome to True Crime Archives. Tonight, we uncover the shocking story of Brian Egg, a quiet San Francisco man whose bizarre death revealed a mystery soaked in deception, chemicals, and unanswered questions. How did a kind, friendly man become a victim of one of the Bay Area's most gruesome, unsolved crimes? And who was behind the murder hidden inside his own home? It began in the summer of 2018. Neighbors on Clara Street in San Francisco's South of Market neighborhood hadn't seen Brian Egg, a 65-year-old local, for weeks. Brian was a familiar face, friendly, quirky, and often seen feeding the neighborhood cats. But something was off. His car was missing. His usually tidy house had its blinds closed. Then, something stranger. People saw unknown men entering and leaving his home. Concerned neighbors called the police 3 times. At first, officers didn't find anything suspicious. But then one day, a crime scene cleanup van appeared in front of Brian's house. That's when neighbors knew something terrible had happened. Police finally forced entry on August 14, 2018. Inside, they were hit by a foul odor. The home looked like it had been hastily cleaned. Bleach, towels, and chemical containers everywhere. In the back room, investigators found a large fish tank sealed with duct tape and plastic. Inside, floating in cloudy water and chemical residue, was a headless torso. DNA confirmed the victim was Brian Egg. His head and hands were missing. Detectives described the scene as gruesome and the motive as deeply disturbing. Police quickly arrested 2 men, Lance Silva, 39, and Robert McCaffrey, 52, both known petty criminals. They had been living in Brian's house using his bank cards and pretending to be him to move money around. One neighbor even reported that Silva and McCaffrey introduced themselves as Brian's house cleaners, using his car and cash. But here's where it gets stranger. Police had visited Brian's house twice before the body was discovered, yet didn't force entry until weeks later. Critics accused SFPD of negligence, saying Brian could have been saved if they'd acted sooner. After the arrests, prosecutors struggled to move forward. There was no murder weapon, no head, and no clear evidence linking the suspects to the killing itself. By 2019, both Silva and McCaffrey were released. Without a full body or solid forensic link, no one was ever charged with Brian Egg's murder. Family members and neighbors were devastated. One detective called it one of the most haunting cases I've ever seen. The case grew cold. Brian's home was eventually sold, his death fading into San Francisco's dark history of forgotten crimes. In 2024, new attention returned to the case thanks to a true crime series hosted by author James Patterson, who exposed fresh details, including the mishandling of early police reports and lost evidence. To this day, no one knows who killed Brian Egg, why his body was mutilated, or why someone tried so hard to hide the truth inside that fish tank. Was it a botched robbery? A personal vendetta, or something darker, buried in the quiet heart of San Francisco? Brian Egg's case reminds us that even in one of the most advanced cities in the world, justice can vanish behind locked doors. What do you think happened inside that Victorian home? Was Brian Egg targeted by strangers, or did someone close to him orchestrate the crime? Tell us your theories in the comments below. If you found this story fascinating, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more true crime mysteries from around the world. This is True Crime Archives, uncovering the stories the world should never forget. Let us know what crime mysteries you want to hear next.